You got a minivan?
Yeah.
You must love your wife, man.
I do, but minivans are pretty sweet.
Good for you. When it comes to buying a bigger car for your family, it might be hard to choose what type of vehicle to get, a minivan or an SUV. Maybe for the majority that choose an SUV, the quote-unquote cool factor is one of the main reasons most people would not want to drive a minivan. In this video, we take a quick look at the 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE, which is considered a family vehicle that is quiet, comfortable, roomy, and versatile. Under the skin, there's revised suspension, a stronger body structure, and improvements to the interior quality. The Sienna also has the option of all-wheel drive, and it can tow 3,500 pounds. Is it enough to win people over who need a family hauler? Please join us as we consider just that. All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we got Odell with us, and his Toyota Sienna is a 2015 model. In our day and age, most people choose the SUV, but Odell chose a minivan. Why'd you pick a minivan?
Minivan. Well, I don't think I would have totally chosen one until I got kids.
Okay.
Kids really set the tone. The space and just wanting to be comfortable in the space. It was glaring that it was a better decision. Like the doors, easy access.
Yeah,
my wife, sliding doors, you just boom.
Why Toyota? Was there anything particular why you chose Toyota?
So I was between Honda, Toyota. Honda just seemed like they were just charging more for the same stuff.
Most people that buy a minivan, practicality is a big issue, and as you can see, the opening is very tall. It's wide. So I'm 5'7". Look at this. I can't quite stand up, but just to give you,
there.
Yeah, I can get in there. It's deep. I mean, it's almost like a truck bed when you put down with the roof.
Even with the SUV, you don't get that deepness with the back. So these chairs being dropped down, it's like a flatbed. Chairs go into like a bucket. So once you flip these up,
and that's not heavy.
No. It's just kind of awkward. There's this strap you have to pull up, but then you have to let it go to lock into place. Okay. So if you pull it, but not enough, it won't work right. So, boom. And these recline, so there's an angle to these.
Yep. So with that, it's still pretty deep.
You could hide a few things down here.
You could. Yeah, it's pretty deep.
You set these vertical.
And you can set them vertical. And I would probably say, without having the exact numbers, that most mid-size SUVs, like this is comparable, if not more storage space, like even with the third row up.
Yes, you're probably getting the same, if not more. Yeah. Depending on the SUV.
This is an 8-seater, and there's captain seats in the middle row, but you have a third seat that can clicks in the middle. So if you need to seat 8 people, you can. You can. But this is the XLE model, so you have leather seats, electric seats in the front on both sides. Yep.
If you ever get in a car, you feel like maybe you're in like a bucket, like everything wraps around you. This is like more open. You can walk kind of through the front seat. You can climb over storage area, and it's just open. Seats themselves kind of take a little space away. They fold down semi-flat, I guess, into a box.
If you're a taller adult, there's some limitation with the legroom. But I mean, for I guess the average height it's comfortable. Like you have a ton of headroom. It's not like you're cramped back there. Usually most people, there are kids that are back here and not adults. But now we're 2 grown men.
You can lean it back, take me a nap.
There you go. So it's pretty spacious and easy to get back and forth, especially if you don't have the third row. I'm in the middle seat right there. You have physical button. Physical button. So a lot of the
knobs, dual zone control. Well, I guess both 3 sides. Zone. Got these two, and then the rear has a different zone. Touch screen. For all your electronics, weather, music, XM radio, whatever. Backup cam, if we were to go in reverse, you could show the backup cam there.
All right, so as far as the engine goes, this This particular model only comes with the V6, and it's a 3.5 liter, I believe, and roughly almost 300 horsepower. And some of the things against minivan may be that they're not fast enough, but I think for everyday driving, it's plenty of power, even if you pack it up with the whole family. And we'll take it for a short spin as well. But I think the main thing with picking a Toyota is Toyotas are known for reliability. If you're looking for a minivan, and if reliability is on your top list, I would definitely say from all the research, all statistics, as far as like the engine and transmission, which are the biggest, most important mechanical components, it's a safe bet.
Yep. I haven't had any issue other than oil changes.
Yeah.
Very, very, very easy to maintain.
Yeah. A minivan. For those of you who have not done that, you're missing out. Well, so with the Sienna, of course, it is a larger vehicle, so you notice that you're driving a minivan, but it's super comfortable. The windows are big, so the greenhouse is obviously good in here. The back windows are big.
Yeah.
Like I said, it is a V6, so it does.
Whoa.
Yep,
Whoa.
It does pick up.
City limits, sir.
Hey, safety first.
That's right.
You don't want to break the law.
I do feel like it's a little top heavy. Like if you do a sharp turn, you feel like.
Yeah. But so are SUVs.
Yeah, it's true.
So are SUVs. So, not saying that you should not go and buy an SUV, but from a practicality standpoint, I think this beats most SUVs. But it is top heavy. It's not a race car. You sit up higher. A lot of people enjoy sitting up higher.
And the seats go even higher to make you feel like you're sitting higher too.
Yeah. But I think, the seats are just comfortable. Obviously, this one has a leather steering wheel.
Feel that.
Which is comfortable. The brakes are just like you expect. They're not super crisp like a sports car, but they're not super soft. They start taking pretty quickly. Throttle response is fine. The engine noise is, we're not going super fast, but the engine noise it's quiet. It's very insulated here.
So like the chairs, the stuff we bring in makes things noisy, but the ride is like real quiet. The
suspension is not too firm. I know if you get the SE model, it's the sporty Sienna. If you want it to be a little more sporty, you can go with the SE model. Yeah, I would say if you're looking for something that's reliable, practical, this is definitely something you want to consider. Usually on our channel, we ask whoever comes on if they want to give a life advice.
Probably recently, I just come to an idea, just live. We're created to be ourselves, so just be the person you are. I'm gonna be the Odell I've been created to be. I encourage you to be the Bommy you've been created to be.
So be you.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's kind of what you're saying?
That's it.
Be you.
Who else can you be?
I don't know.
To try to be someone else is ridiculous.
I like it. On that note, if being you is getting a minivan because you don't care what the majority who gets SUV thinks.
I don't.
I'm not saying get a minivan. I'm saying get a minivan.
I'll say it, get a minivan.
Get a minivan. If you're
great.
If practicality, if you have a family,
yes,
you're hauling stuff,
it makes your life simpler.
At least consider it.
Consider it.
Maybe that's better.
Try it out. Like, don't write it off. Just
right. That's better.
Van,
I like that.
Yeah.
And don't get him. Just consider it. If you're looking to buy, some sort of family vehicle or practicality vehicle.
Sit in it, drive it, use it. Put a car seat in if you got a child and try to, work that whole thing out.
Yeah. So on that note, thank you for your time, for showcasing your Sienna.
Let me on.
Yeah, anytime. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. So maybe minivan is where it's at.
I think so.
Maybe.
I think so.